a narrow stretch of water, just 33 kilometers wide. Yet nearly 20% of the world's oil flows through it every single day. One wrong decision, one small conflict, and the entire world could fall into crisis. This is the Strait of Hormuz. The Strait of Hormuz sits between two nations, Iran on one side and Oman on the other. This narrow passage connects the Persian Gulf to the open ocean, making it one of the most critical shipping routes on Earth. Every day, thousands of oil tankers pass through this corridor. Some of the world's largest oil producers, Saudi Arabia, United Arab Emirates, Kuwait, depend heavily on this route to export their energy. If this passage were ever blocked, oil prices would skyrocket, global markets would panic, and the world economy would face severe disruption. But the Strait of Hormuz is not just important. It's one of the most volatile regions on the planet. Over the years, tensions, including the Iran-US tensions in the Persian Gulf, have pushed this region to the edge. United States and Iran often operate naval forces in close proximity here. One mistake, one misunderstanding, could trigger a much larger conflict. In 2019, oil tankers were attacked. A military drone was shot down. Tensions escalated rapidly, and the world watched closely, fearing the outbreak of war. Now imagine this. If the Strait of Hormuz were suddenly closed, fuel supplies would collapse. Industries would shut down. Energy shortages would spread worldwide. The global economy could spiral into crisis. Because this narrow passage is not just a waterway, it is the world's energy lifeline. At first glance, the Strait of Hormuz may seem ordinary, but in reality, it's incredibly complex. That complex, at its narrowest point, it is only about 33 kilometers wide, and the designated shipping lanes, just 2 miles in each direction. One small error could mean a collision or a catastrophic accident. Navigating massive oil tankers through this corridor is like playing with death every single day. A narrow stretch of water where thousands of ships pass every single day. But beneath every wave lies the threat of war, the game of politics, and the control of global power. The Strait of Hormuz is not just a passage. It is the heartbeat of the world. And if it stops, the world stops with it.